Welcome back, comrades. This is Gaming with Austin, and today we are on the Utopian Community Series. Let's get this fired up. Okay, here we go. Now, one of my personal stories, I know this may be kind of personal, this is about my muscle gaining. When I first posted my muscle gain photo, I had a lot more fat in my body. Now I'm burning fat like crazy. I'm burning fat like crazy. What am I gonna look like 9 months from now? Like, even if I'd be almost 20 years old then, I'm gonna be ripped. Then, in about 18 months, the weight gain would start kicking in again because muscle weighs more than... I've tried to prevent myself from gaining weight because I'd rather be ripped and skinny. Want to know what 9 months of exercise can do to you? A lot. Exercise means a lot to me. Because, you know, I don't want to end up with a heart attack like my father had to go through when I was in middle school. It's not about junk food that will make it hard for you to gain muscle. It's about how much you exercise. Getting those six-packs takes a lot of dedication. I desire to have six-packs. No, not a six-pack of beer. Six-pack abs. Even though I may be a little more bony, but that's because a lot of that fat has been burned off from my intense exercising. Sometimes, like whenever I get french fries, I'd make them myself. you really want to burn fat, my physique has improved a lot. When I first posted my muscle gain photo, I weighed about 175. About 175, 180. Now, I'm ripped. Sometimes my urge to eat so much, like, a lot of it has to do with something called testosterone, which is the hormone produced by, like, for guys, like, women produce a smaller quantity of testosterone, because testosterone is primarily produced by your balls, aka your testicles. You'll learn that in sex ed, for younger, but for both sexes, it's produced by the adrenal glands too. Want to know what intensive exercise does to your body? You're gonna get ripped. I know it's a lot of hard work, though, but it's gonna be worth it. Sometimes your need for food is so great that it'll overwhelm appetite suppressants. Which is why pregnant women should not be taking appetite suppressants. Because it'll make it hard for them to eat. Which is bad for both the woman and the baby. Here our soldiers stand from all around the world, waiting in our lines to hear the battle cry. One of the shirts I might think about getting, eventually, is I'm gonna get some Goku gains. I'm gonna get a shirt that says Goku gains. Because I'm all about gaining muscle. Energy drinks can help depending on what energy drink you drink. It depends on the amount of sugar in your energy drink. The lower the sugar, the better. Because the caffeine cancels out your appetite. Basically, caffeine, like the regular sugar energy drinks, have no effect on your appetite because sugar stimulates your appetite, caffeine suppresses your appetite. So they cancel each other out. So sugar-free or low-carb energy drinks can help you a lot. Because you're tricking your body into thinking you're not hungry. Basically. The problem with being swole is that my body would have to work harder. I'd like to be muscular, yet I'd like it to where my body doesn't have to work as hard at the same time. my projection for 9 months from now is those muscles you're gonna see, they would be more defined. Basically, like the Hulk. I used to have a lot more belly fat than I do now. A lot of it's been replaced by muscle. I'm basically hulking those muscles up. What I'm doing is, I am hulking myself up. There's a problem with taking steroids. It's not good for you. Steroids are not good for you. Unless you're prescribed, like, because steroids can shrink your pee-pee, it can shrink your balls, literally. If you want to gain muscle naturally, exercise, start off in small quantities at first and work your way up. Because that's how I was able to do it. The Hulk is one of my favorite Avengers, along with Captain America. For some people, it takes a long time to get six-packs from when you start exercising. And exercise can make a big difference. You're okay to eat junk food when you exercise very intensively. I love to eat junk food sometimes, but it doesn't stop me from exercising. But it doesn't stop me from being this skinny. Because one thing that's going to happen when you exercise is your body's going to start burning fat. The body I'm trying to go towards is the guy from the album cover of Warriors of the World by Manowar. They are a power metal band from New York. Eventually, I'd go from where I am now to becoming even more muscular. Like, the only thing you'll see that is sagging is my loose skin. Because I used to be really heavy. Like, I used to weigh a lot more. It takes a strong dedication. It takes strong dedication if you want to gain muscles. Eventually, I'd go towards strongman exercises, like lifting, like chucking a keg pretty far. A keg full of beer. Or maybe a keg full of mercury. I love to exercise. A lot. And eventually, I'm gonna go from 10-pound dumbbells for my shoulder raises to 12 pounds, followed by 15 pounds. Then eventually, I'd basically look like the Hulk. My body, 9 months from now, you're gonna see more six-packs. Like, start off, if you want six-pack abs, start off slow and work your way up. Because if you do it pretty quickly, like, if you increase the intensity too quickly, you're gonna damage your muscles and your bones. always start off slow. Work your way to it. If you're trying to bulk up, because I desire a more toned appearance. My junk food habits are not stopping me. In fact, it's okay to eat junk food if you're trying to gain muscle, because your body needs some fat so it can turn that fat into muscle. With the very little body fat, your workouts are gonna suck. Pretty bad. I desire a more toned appearance. Eventually, I'd go from 20 pounds to 25-pound dumbbells for my weightlifting. Then from 25 to 30. Followed by 35, then 40, then 45. Like, basically, I'm gonna get ripped. Like one of those bodybuilders you see in Mr. Olympia. I desire a more toned appearance. You know, the reason it's so hard to lose weight is that your body's trying to keep you from losing weight. Even if an animal's never been exposed to violence, they're still gonna be more likely to become... They're still likely to be violent regardless. Sometimes it's out of necessity, because when you have a greater need for... Two people or two animals have the greatest need to eat, like, they have a greater need to eat compared to the rest of the population. They're more likely to fight over the food. If you, like, when it goes to intermittent fasting, do it in a controlled manner. So you could average out your calories. I know your body's trying to keep you from fasting. That's normal. But you gotta overcome that. Caffeine can do the trick. With black coffee, I know it's gonna taste like shit. But it can help you. to lose weight mainly because your body's trying to keep you from doing it. Because your body sees it as a threat to your survival. For most of us. Because back in the Stone Age, it was common for people to be overweight. Those who are overweight have the greatest chance of surviving a famine. Being overweight back then was a pretty good advantage. Especially if you were in a famine. And Oreos don't stop you from gaining weight, especially if you're exercising very intensively. I get that junk food might cause obesity, but if you exercise and drink a lot of caffeine, like I do, you're gonna burn it off pretty quickly. And pee it out. Exercising can make a huge difference. I'd like I wonder what it would be like if I was a bodybuilder. I'd be eating a shit ton of Oreos. With Oreos, I'd go all out on them. Because I need some fat, I need my body to turn sugar into fat so I can turn that fat into muscle. Because I want to get ripped. Your paradise. Basically, bezel thickness is going from 9 to 10. 10 to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 blocks thick now. Then 11 to 12. Anyways, this is it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like if you liked this video. Dislike if you disliked it. Subscribe for more. Share this with your comrades on social media. Follow me on Instagram for more content. As always, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more. And peace.